blah, blah, blah. Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black the One and Only, here logging in with another live stream discussion, uncut, unedited. And today we're going to be talking about project classes and why they're so good. If you never had a project class, essentially the idea is, at school, you may normally have classes that have projects. They may even have multiple projects. And the idea is that you use information that you've learned in class in order to work on an actual project to demonstrate your skills. Project classes don't assign like multiple projects necessarily, but the whole class is built around one big project. And the idea is to work throughout the whole course in order to finish this final project. And if you have sub-projects throughout, the point is they will all be put together into your final project. Now, I feel like most things that you can teach, if not like everything you can teach, if it has an actual purpose, can be made into a project class. And you may be like, what do you mean has an actual purpose? Well, the idea is, if I'm actually going to learn anything from it that I can use practically, then that means I can put it into a project. Yo, Scavenger! So Scavenger has just joined the stream. He said greetings and salutations, which is his catchphrase. Welcome to the stream. I was just talking about project classes and how I feel that project classes are better than just normal classes. Scavenger says, why does he no longer get notifications? I'm not entirely sure, Scavenger. I think the problem is I did a stream so close to another stream. So I think YouTube, in order to avoid spamming people, will not send you like stack notifications. Yo, Nerd Tanker, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. The topic of this stream, by the way, Nerd Tanker, is also, thank you for smashing the like button. I truly appreciate it. Are project classes. Let's see, Scavenger says YouTube doesn't like you. Who knows? Nerd Tanker said I saw. True, I mean it is in the title of the video. So, a lot of programming courses I feel should be project classes. Mainly because if you have a goal, something that you're striving through the whole time, then you understand that whenever you learn a new programming concept, that you now can apply that concept toward completing the project. And the project may seem like too big and too beyond your scope at the beginning, but the more coursework you complete, the closer you get to finally achieving that final project. And once you have completed that project, you felt like you've built something that truly represents what you've learned. Nerd Tanker says the closest thing that he got to a project class was an art class that he had on the computer. That's actually really interesting. What was the project that you guys did? The big thing about project classes, of course, is that the class builds up to a big final project. So what was your big final project that you had to do for your art class, Nerd Tanker? I'm actually really curious. Let's see, Nerd Tanker said we use Photoshop. Oh, nice, nice. Did you have to make like a... Right now I'm just guessing as I wait. Did you guys have to make like a magazine cover or something like that? I've heard of that being like a common Photoshop project that people do in classes in order to like get their feet wet. Gabby, my ex-girlfriend Gabby, she was doing art courses where they had to do the whole magazine cover thing. So that's always interesting to hear about art-based classes, because I feel like that definitely works for a project class. Nerd Tanker said, yes, we did do that. Yep. It just seems common, which is why I guessed that. But that's really cool. Did you guys do a portfolio as your final project, where you like put all your art together into like a collection to show what you had done so far? Scavenger said, I had to build a Goldberg device today for science class. It's interesting that you bring that up. Nerd Tanker said, yep, about the portfolio. That's cool. Because my cereal boxes have this thing about building a Goldberg device on them. Yeah, it's like, Rube Goldberg build a cereal machine with this box, and it has a bunch of like cutout stuff on the inside, and you're supposed to build something like this that like moves a piece of cereal around. And I guess the final destination is like in a bowl or something. But this isn't the only cereal box I have that's like this. But that's interesting. What was like the function of the machine? Like, what does it end up doing after it goes through everything else? Also, if you'd like to see a really cool Rube Goldberg machine, there's one in a OK Go music video where the music for the video is done by the machine, which was really cool. Nerdtanker said one of his projects was to use his initials to make an image. Oh, cool. What image did you end up making? Scavenger says he also has to take weekly photos for his photography class. That sounds cool. That actually sounds really cool. Nerdtanker says he used his YouTube account initials, so he used the Nerdtanker N and T, and he made a bridge with it. Oh, that's nice. Because you used your YouTube account initials, that would actually be cool if you made that into a logo for your channel, considering that you already made the art piece. That actually would be really cool. I would love to see that. Let's see. Nerdtanker said he's going to see if he can find it. Nice. So he says he'll be right back. That's cool. Well, real quick, I'm still kind of sick, so I have some congestion. I'll be right back. Sorry about the pause. But yeah. Ooh, project classes, I feel, really help piece everything together. A lot of courses, you go through a lot of work. You do, Scavenger says congestion, that sucks. I mean, I have medicine for it, so it's not horrible. It's not like I'm just, like, suffering through it. But I am getting better, so that's good. And you may have noticed that I've done a lot less video uploads as of recent, and I do feel like it is in part due to me being sick. Sometimes I'll get inspiration to possibly, like, do a rap thing, but then due to the congestion, I'll decide against it. Like, I just feel like it wouldn't come out right. And I feel like the congestion does make me a little bit lazier, so it's just been a little less with the school. Scavenger says he's been wondering, am I actually getting dreads, or is it just nappy hair? So, it's my apologies for the cough. Fuck. It's both. It's both things. So, my hair is nappy, but essentially, because my hair is so curly, it dreads up. So, it's both things. It's nappy dreads. They're not conventional dreads. But it curls up like this on its own. Like, I'm not rolling it. It just does that. So this is just my hair. Scavenger said, that's cool. Nerdtanker said, I did it. I'm glad you're able to find your art piece. Is there any way for you guys to post images in the live chat? I've never seen that before. But that would be really cool. Nerdtanker said he sent it to Dalmatian Squad. Okay, cool. So I'll be able to see it in Hangouts. I won't be able to see it during the stream, sadly, but I would be glad to see it afterwards, of course. Scavenger said, I wish my hair did that. Fun fact, Scavenger. Depending on how curly your hair is, it might. Nerdtanker said, I tried, but the stream doesn't let you send images in live chat. That makes sense, because if it did, Vegeta would send inappropriate pictures, I'm sure. But the way that I got my hair to do this, I know this is off topic, but let's say this is a project class. This video is, and it's teaching you how to do the jet thing. For the beard, it's easy to do the jet thing, so you just let your beard grow. I do nothing to it, but if it gets too long, you just roll it back, and you just tuck it, and it tucks in. So that's what I do to maintain my beard. I don't shave. And then for this, to get it to dread like this, if your hair is like naturally curly like mine is, and it just starts to do it eventually, you grow your hair like an afro for a while. Then you go to the barber shop and you have them cut the sides off. So it goes from being an afro kind of thing, like a nappy fro, because I didn't pick it. So, well, I did used to pick it, but I kind of stopped. So, you cut off the sides, and then you just let it start doing this. And then whenever you get out of the shower, you raise it up. Because if you don't raise it up, it sits low, and it hangs. And there's nothing wrong with it sitting low and hanging, but I don't know. It'll end up going up anyways. Scavenger says he has an extra 2 inches of hair, so he looks like he's 5'9". Oh, interesting. I didn't know that you weren't already 5'9". I never think about heights, actually, now that I think about it. Nerdtanker says he's going to change his profile background to the image if he can figure it out. Nice, because I do think that would be really cool, because it represents the 2 letters of your name. That's another cool thing about project classes. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That was a burp from my Coca-Cola Cherry. Ding. That one was an ad. That is an ad. But, ooh, I lost my train of thought. The advertisement was too good. I went on the commercial break and always. Project classes and why they're good. I just remembered. So the reason why project classes are so good is because you can then use your projects afterwards in different creative ways. You can put it on resumes saying that, like, I made this thing, and it shows all the things that I learned from the course and I'm capable of actually applying them to something. Nerd Tanker can now use his project from his project class as like his background. You know what I mean? It's great. Nerd Tanker said, just look at your own video title. Yeah, see? It's great. Well, I mean, I didn't take any classes, though, to make this into a project. But that would have been cool. This would have been a really good way to end a project class, where the whole point was to make a vlog video. Though I feel like I would have to do more. Like, we probably would have learned a lot of special effects stuff. Nerd Tanker said, so how are you, Ibert? Actually, yeah, how is everyone today? But I feel like if this was, like, a final project video, I would have to, like, add a bunch of, like, filters and stuff. I'd have to make it look like I've done so much over such a course of time, and I learned how to do all these crazy things. But it's not that video. Scavenger says, having a mini fro makes white girls want to touch it for some reason. Scavenger said, I'm doing good, Tanker. Then Nerd Tanker said, girl want those fros. Girls are really interested in playing with dudes' hair. My friend Ethan, his hair naturally creates like this big bulb, and girls used to love playing with Ethan's hair. Imago said, I didn't get a notification. What happened? That's the same thing that Scavenger said. Yeah, if the streams are too close together, you won't get a notification. That's just what happens. It's a sad truth, but YouTube just doesn't want to spam you, and I totally understand that. Scavenger asked, how are you doing, Nerd Tanker? And Nerd Tanker said, I'm good. Imago, how are you doing, actually? I'm not sure if we asked you before, like, how you're doing, but I always like to check in with you all. Scavenger says, but I also know white guys that like to touch black people's hair. True, it's not just a girl thing. I'll be right back. A little bit of congestion. I'm back. But yeah, some of my favorite classes are project classes, and I really do feel like project courses should be less few and far between. I feel like most courses can turn themselves into project classes, and I'd be totally fine with it. What do you all think? Do you think project classes are the way to go? Scavenger said, how was your day, Nick? Don't worry, I'm going to do a check-in video shortly after this one. Before I end this one, I would like to ask everyone how they feel about the topic. Like, what are your thoughts on project classes? Do you think schools and universities should do more project classes, or do you feel like we have just enough project classes? What are your thoughts on that? Well, let's see. Imago said he's just jacking it. Nerd Tanker said, not all of them? I don't know the context of his statement. Oh, like, not all people want to play with black people's hair. That's true. Imago says, this is just doing the usual. Let's see. Nerd Tanker said, hashtag project classes are the best. I agree. I feel like my favorite classes have been project classes, for the most part. Scavenger says he got a new watch yesterday, and now it looks all scratched up from trying to learn how to do an aerial. Oh, I'm sorry that your new watch is scratched up, but that's kind of sad news. But it's cool. Imago said, are you doing another stream? Or what? Oh yeah, I most definitely am. I just wanted to make sure everyone got to, like, share a little bit about the topic before I ended it for the day. Whoops, Scavenger says it actually looks better. Oh, that's cool. That actually is like a happy ending from that. Nerd Tanker says, well, he is doing a checkup. Yep, I'm going to do a check-in video. It's going to be right after this one. And I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like this video, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring that bell so you'll be notified whenever we do these live streams. Unless I do them like this, then you'll only maybe get one notification, because I'm doing too many videos at once. But yeah, I'm about to do a check-in. Nerd Tanker says see you later. See you later, everyone. See you soon, because it won't be too long for me to do it. Imago said, don't forget to stroke it. Imago, you know I don't beat my livestock. But yeah, thank you all for watching once again, and have a wonderful night. And stay tuned, because I'm going to do a check-in stream in a few moments. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, logging out. Peace.